have a reading for you about somebody who has gone through a glow up and there is something changing in your attitude or how people see you. Maybe you've been changing your diet. Maybe you've been cutting out some toxic friends or a toxic relationship. But there's this new chapter starting for you, or it has already started, and people are talking about you. Now, maybe it's mostly just good stuff like, hey, you know, Kelly's looking great, or Mark looks like he's changed something. There may be a little bit of jealousy mixed in there as well. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. And I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. If you're interested in a personal reading, I would love to do one for you. My email address is wickedonestarot@gmail.com. It's in the description box along with more information on how to become a member. Thank you to the current members, as well as how to find my Etsy shop if you are interested in a homemade soy candle. Hello, Key Controller. Hello, Andra. Hello, Michael. Hello, Shayla. Hello, 8-Bits. How we doing? Hello, Steven. Hello, Caitlin. It must be lunch hour. All right, so let's dive in. I think we're going to start with, we're going to go with the Tarot of Japanese Poetry. Hello, Rachel. What's up? So 8-Bit, I'm doing quite well, in part because I've decided to trade energy drinks for smoothies. You guys, I've become obsessed with chopping up dates and putting them in smoothies. It's like my new favorite thing, so that's putting me in a good mood. As silly as that might sound, it's my new favorite thing. All right, what else do we have? Three of Autumn, or the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Chariot. So maybe for some of you, this is you've switched jobs. Maybe you no longer have to work for that cantankerous jerk who was, you know, the department head. Maybe for some of you, that Three of Pentacles in the reverse is, I'm not dealing with my family anymore. I went no contact. I stopped hanging out with the immature friends from high school because, you know, they weren't really growing and I wanted to make some changes. But you cut something out, and whatever you did, it's like letting go of baggage that was literally weighing down your chariot, okay? So you're moving forward, things are easier or better, and with the Hermit in the reverse, there's some people out here who are like, what are you doing differently? Why is it different? What have you changed? And can you like help me bring about that change for myself? So I do feel like there's some people who are watching you and they're like, how can I duplicate what you've done? Ooh, well, you could keep that cantaloupe to yourself. I do not like melons. Insert joke here. I don't like melons. Maybe once on a blue moon, I'll be like, sure, why not? Watermelon, that's great. Especially like maybe in a beverage. But I don't like cantaloupe. Cantaloupe. Yes, I would be happy to do so. Hello, Dino. What's up? So we've got Two of Winter, which is the Two of Swords, the Five of Autumn, or the Five of Pentacles, and the Nine of Spring, or the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment, yo. I like this. This is like you came to a crossroads, you knew you needed to make a change, and you did. Maybe this is a behavior that you've left behind. The important element here is that you have started a new chapter because you realized you needed to let go of something or someone. Thank you, Gab. How are we doing today? General. And I had to part ways with Cher. Is that a person? I need more information. I assume that's a person, but I want to make sure I'm on the right page. Hello, Hannah No Bacon, what's up? Hello, Co-Create. How are you doing? There are many varieties of melons. Yes, there are, but none of them have two L's. Well, at least not in the word melons. I'm sorry, I had to. And a honey don't? Ah! Yes, exactly. I love it. Oh, cucumber all day. I love cucumbers. Like, cucumber salad, yes please. And yeah, if you put it in your water with like some mint, perfection. Chef's kiss. Yes, I agree. I agree, Hannah No Bacon. Sharina, okay. I got you. Thank you for clarifying. I just like to make sure I'm precise. Hello, Mark. How are you doing? That's impressive, 8-bit. Gracie, thank you. Welcome back. Significant dates. You're just trying to make me think of dates? Oh, I actually just remembered I have half my smoothie left in the fridge. Sorry, guys. I'll try to focus. In upcoming days. I got you. Oh, that's awesome. I hope they turn out well. Nah, you're good. Hello, Eric. How are you doing? What else do we have? You've got wish fulfillment coming to you, and it looks like the cost of getting that wish fulfilled was a sacrifice that may have been a little bit difficult at the time, but it turns out it feels right to you to have made that pivot or that change. 10 of Autumn would be the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is like harvest, right? With the tomatoes there. I think those are tomatoes. Maybe they're pumpkins. They might be pumpkins, you guys, which I love because Halloween is almost here. I intend to have a black cat before Halloween. You just watch. Oh my. Page of Summer, which is the Page of Wands, the Lovers, and the Ace of Winter, or the Ace of Swords. There's someone here who is admiring you. There could be a little bit of a romantic undertone to this admiration, but it could also just be somebody is like, I see what you're doing. I see that you're making some good moves. I want to do what you're doing. Teach me. So someone wants to do as you're doing, or they want to be close to you because they see that your energy has changed. You're drawing people in like a moth to a flame. What is that, Janet Jackson? Madonna? You guys help. Help! King of Winter, or the King of Swords in the reverse, and the 8 of Winter, or the 8 of Swords. You might just be very adept at helping people snap out of old habits. You might be an inspiration for people to change their diet, for people to change their activity levels, or, you know, like that odd couple that helped people stop dressing poorly. You're letting people see that there's a different way to approach things. Hello, Matt. How are you doing? Yes, exactly. So we've got the day before summer, which means things are heating up. I like this for you. Things are good, but things are about to get better for you. Key Controller mentioned a spray can, and it made me remember that at some point I had somebody call it a rattle can. I painted a mural and was outside the liquor store for 5 days painting this mural. And somebody came up and said, "Did you do all that there with them rattle cans?" I about died. Yes, sir, I did. All right. We got Warrior of Vessels and the Tower. The Warrior of Vessels, by the way, is the Knight of Cups. Admiration. I keep seeing it. So you've been able to make a change. You were on a course. You had a reputation, or people knew you as this or that. And now people are starting to see that there's this new sparkle, that there's this new side to you. Or you were able to take something challenging and put it to work for you. Yes. Indeed. It does, doesn't it? I might even get a t-shirt with that on it, to be honest. Thank you, Gracie. Let me add that. Of number 9. And star. I've added that for you. Hello, Tom. How are you doing? We have the Trapper in the reverse, which is the 2 of Wands in the reverse, and Stickball, or the 5 of Wands. I don't know how to tell you this, but there's there's a couple people who have had an argument about you. And for whatever odd reason, what I'm remembering is a long time ago, one of my friends was told that their best friend had a conversation with their boyfriend, and their boyfriend said, "Why can't you do your makeup like that person?" In other words, why can't you do something like your friend does? I would find you more attractive if you emulated them. This is what I'm seeing. There is like probably a couple, like a romantic couple, and somebody is saying, "Why can't you just do it like that? Why can't you dress like that person? Why can't you take care of business like that person?" So it's a little bit uncomfortable because we have somebody who's comparing their partner to you, and it's unfavorable to their partner. This is why I'm picking up on that little bit of jealousy, right? Somebody who's over here like, could you just like take it down a notch? Like you're at like 10 out of 10 awesome, and you're putting pressure on me to feel like I need to be more awesome. I have been known to get migraines. I don't know that I would say yesterday it was a migraine, but it was close. They are pretty awful, aren't they? So we've got the 5 of Blades in the reverse. Oh, there's the other one. Here's the card, by the way. 5 of Swords in the reverse, and the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands is mockery. This jealous person who has been compared to you is going to try to like insult you, take you down a little bit of a notch, right? Yeah, I've been there, Gab. It's not fun. Pretty much all I can do is sleep. Like there's medications out there. I don't care. I just need sleep. 2 of Vessels, Union. Queen of Pipes, Matriarch of Pipes, which is the Queen of Wands. I'm telling you, there's someone over here who's like mad. Why you gotta be so awesome? Why you gotta like show people it's possible to lose weight or get a promotion or start your own business or I don't know. They're mad because they feel like their partner is interested in you. You're inspirational to the wrong person. Could you just like stop being inspirational, please? That's what they're thinking. That's what they're saying. Thank you, Gracie. Let me add that for you. Any gossip about me from the people in my mind? I've added that for you. Thank you, Gracie. You are quite right. And I finally found my bonnet. It was lost for a while, but moving will do that for you. Then you have to actually clean everything out. So we have the Craftsman in the reverse and the Ace of Wands in the reverse, or the Ace of Pipes in the reverse. They don't feel like they can match your energy, and they're frustrated because their partner is looking at you and it's like stars in their eyes. Like, oh, you're so impressive. Look at you. If only I had married someone like you. So look, I'm telling you to enjoy this glow up. Do not dull your shine for others, but I'm giving you a little bit of a warning. There's going to be some awkwardness here because someone doesn't know how to talk about your advancement without making their partner jealous. I got you, Gab. That's the gossip. The tea is hot equals the gossip is juicy, salacious. So people are talking about you. Maybe this person who admires you is comparing their partner to you. It's not a good look. So we have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse and the Chief or the King of Cups or Vessels in the reverse. How can I make you look less awesome to people? How can I insult you or like impact your reputation so that I don't have to like live in your shadow? Yeah, it is a little bit, isn't it? Hello, Jans, how are you doing? No, you're fine, Gab. Jans, you can put your request into a super chat if you want me to add it to the list. I will be starting personal questions in about 17 minutes. We have the Warrior Woman or the Five of Cups in the reverse and the Medicine Woman in the reverse, which would be the Empress in the reverse. We do not need to tear down others in order to improve our own standing. Again, we do not need to tear down others in order to improve our own standing. When you are working on yourself consistently, when you are not shying away from the work that you need to do for yourself, you don't feel threatened by people who are working on themselves. This person sees you and your glow up as a threat, and they want to basically attack you or find some way to make you look like more of a problem than anything else. Hello, Sapphire. How are you doing today? Hello, Nick and Jessica. How are you today? Well, I have significant, that's an important word for today. Answers regarding the house I want to own. By December 2. My ex talks about me. Why? Why, oh why can I not move on? I'm guessing that's what it is. We will find out. How, oops, sorry. How will university go? I've added that for you. Thank you, Sapphire. Hello, Carrie. How are you doing today? So we also have the Hostine Coyote in the reverse, which would be the Ace of Wands. No, this is the Magician. Because homie has the Vessel, the Pentacle, the Wand. Where's the Blade? I know you have it somewhere. Don't you hide it from me. Where is it? This is the Magician. Why are you so capable? Why are you making all these changes? You're making me look bad. So they want to find a way to basically make you seem more human, or make it seem like your accomplishments aren't that great, or that you two are fallible. Hello, Grindhard. How are you doing today? What else do we have, please? Knight of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So if you started a small business, this person wants to hire you for the express purpose of then being able to write a negative review. If you do hair and makeup, they want to pay you to do their hair and makeup, only to tell everybody in town that you're horrible at it. This is an offer that they're making, and they hope that it sounds like a good offer to you, but their goal is to find some way to make you look bad. And I feel like there's something that seems strange to you. Like, you were never interested in art before. You were never one to, wear makeup before. You never wear dresses, and I only make dresses. There's something here that doesn't pass the sniff test for you. And I feel like you can tell they've changed, or even just the fact that they would be willing to hire you at all might seem strange, because you've already gotten the side eye. You've already gotten some weird energy from this person, and something tells you, I don't think I should work with this person. And that's correct. You should not. Hello, Rida. How are you doing? Key controller, you don't wear dresses? Oh, that's too bad. But I feel like they're trying to gain access to you in such a way that then they can use against you. 9 of Cups, 2 of Cups. The example that's coming to me from like a movie reference would be Grandma's Boy, when, spoiler alert, when JP offers to look at Alex's video game that he's been working on designing for like years on end. And he's like, oh, I can give you some pointers, right? Because he's already had success in that. But Alex should have known JP's kind of a hater. JP's not doing great. Maybe I need to do something to make sure that I CYA, right? This is someone who is not a friend offering to do something or wanting to, purchase something, and your little warning intuition is going off like, I don't know, man, usually you're kind of a jerk. Well, they're still a jerk. They're just trying to find new and inventive ways to be a jerk that you don't see coming. Hello, Dan. How are you doing? So Instead of gossiping about you or arguing with you to your face, they're taking a new approach. They feel like you won't be able to anticipate it, but they want to get all buddy-buddy with you or pretend they're supportive of your job or your business. But their actual goal is to make you look bad. Thank you, Gracie. Job offer by end of month. I've added that for you. Two of Wands, another Magician, and the Page of Swords in the reverse. So your intuition's gonna warn you, like, I don't know about this person. Maybe you could just tell them that your schedule is a little bit overloaded. You can't take on any new clients at this time. Or, hey, that's a real nice offer, but I actually already paid somebody to edit my book for me. So I'm gonna see where that goes first. Be careful letting somebody have access to your business, your reputation, the ability to leave a review. They could cause some damage and feel like you wouldn't even anticipate it. It has, but welcome back. This is Under the Oak. What else do we have, please? Ten of Swords in the reverse. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Jealousy. And the Sun. So if you know that somebody has been experiencing some jealousy, or that somebody has been compared to you and they didn't really care to be, do not try to ignore that or push that aside when they make some sort of offer or when they try to purchase something. Especially if you have your own business, right? I feel like they have this plan that they don't think you would be able to figure out. They are not your friend. They do not want to do right by you. They want to cause a problem for you because they feel like you're making them look bad. No, thank you. Full sentence. That's all you really need. Hey, that's really kind of you, but no, thank you. King of Cups in the reverse. This person is faking their respect or admiration of you. They just want to find a way to say, oh, I bought something from them and it was awful. I worked with them and they're the worst. So when you have that decision, when they approach you with this offer or opportunity, no, you're busy. No, you already have somebody fulfilling that function. No, very kind of you, but it doesn't align with my timeline. Whatever it is. No, 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 no. Fool in the reverse. Because they think that you're dumb enough to just like buy into the fact that maybe they've let go of their anger or their jealousy. Oh, you totally should, 8-Bit. Hello, Nino. What's up? Yes, thank you everyone for liking and subscribing. Hello, Manish. You can put your request in a super chat if you would like me to pull cards for you. Jean-Jacques, I remember you being in trouble before. Now, I still hope you're having a wonderful day. But just know, I'm keeping my eye on you. Hello, Luke. How are you doing? I got memory like a steel trap. We got 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Queen of Swords. This person doesn't like you. This person wants to cause you grief. They want to like trip you in front of the entire town, right? Sounds good. I got you, 8-bit. Accusing you? I didn't accuse you of anything. I just said I remember you. So be cautious of people who claim to want to help you, who in reality have already shown that they don't really care to be helpful or supportive. They just want to see you not doing well. Oh, I hope you slept well. Oh, I hope it goes well. This is the Divine Feather Oracle. That's wild. I just watched a video on how you can tell the difference between ravens and crows, and I just pulled the raven and the crow. For the record, what they said is if you see a black bird and you're like, oh, that looks like a crow, most of the time it probably is a crow. But if you say, wow, that's a really big crow, it's probably a raven. Yes, their beaks are different. The universe is calling you to notice important synchronicities. And universal laws and truths are now being revealed. Use this energy to create your reality. Ooh, that's another good point. Matt says that ravens look like they have beards. Notice that the raven has a little bit more scruff. That's so cool. Is it because I used to live there? Because that's why, third eye. And how we doing today? Step forward. We have the canary. Step forward now and sing your song. There is power in finding your voice. So, you know, maybe you actually are a vocal artist, but I think this is more so about saying you don't need to feel guilty for speaking up for yourself when you suspect that somebody is trying to, like, cause you issues, right? You don't need to put up with that. This is Gamer's Ways. Because it was clean. I'm getting sick of wearing the same tank tops over and over again. So even though it's like 80 something degrees out there, I was like, yep, wearing you today. We have the Druid. The Druid has an intimate link with nature and cycles of life. Their mysticism is ancient and deeply rooted, though their tradition is as changeable as the earth. Their strength is a quiet one. Their best friends are animals. Someone envies your mystical abilities, your glow up, the mystery that you represent, in part because their partner is comparing them to you. Oh, I hope that goes well for you, Nino. We have level up. You've reached a level in the game where you're in a position to really assist other players with their strategies. You've put a lot of time into optimizing your build, and others may be looking to you for guidance. It's not all jealousy here. There are some people who really just want to figure out, can I do something like you? So don't close yourself off to everyone in the group. There is one person who means to cause you drama. Keep them away. Locked door. Your party has come upon a mysterious locked door. What do you think? You could risk your last lockpick or see if there's another way around. Free will can be so hard sometimes. Listen for the little voice. It may be a little bit more difficult to get done what you have as far as your goal if you don't accept this offer from this person that is not trustworthy. But if they want to cause you trouble, they will. And having to get through that is going to be more challenging than finding a different path. Just saying. Ooh. All right, let's see what we've got for personal questions. This is the Hocus Pocus Tarot. I've said it more than that. I do miss Minneapolis, but not the winters. Okay, I was super sick of the winters. Negative 12 degrees? Nope. Not a fan. All right, so we have Gab up first. For the general, what does Gab need to know, please? Three of Candles, which is the Three of Wands. King of Potions in the reverse. Eight of Potions, which is Cups, by the way, in the reverse. High Priestess in the reverse. I feel like you're going to get an invitation or somebody's going to randomly show up. This is someone who's spinning the block. They're coming back around to you, and I don't like their energy. I don't like the cut of their jib. King of Cups in the reverse and the High Priestess in the reverse. Oh, so you're emotionally immature and secretive? Gosh, that sounds like somebody that I can't trust. This person is coming back around. On the face of it, they're saying, I want to tell you the truth of what happened. Ace of Pumpkins in the reverse is the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. It's a waste of your time. This person who's coming back around, who wants to talk to you, and they're going to phrase it or like frame it as, I'm coming clean. I'm letting you know what really happened. Nope, nope, nope. You're welcome, Rachel. I hope you do, Nino. So, Gab, be cautious. This person is going to pretend like they're making things right and telling you everything that happened, but the universe is saying, keep this person out of your inner circle. They are secretive and immature. So, what about parting ways with Sharina? What does Gab need to know? I see somebody was willing to, take down their walls and get close to this individual only for it to cause an argument. It's like you shared something of yourself, or you tried to be supportive or trusting, or maybe even give advice, and this person was like, rah, tried to, bite your hand off. Hello, Mr. F. How are you doing? Hello, CTF. Hello, Aries Moon. You can put your request in a super chat if you would like to be added to the list. Rachel's explaining it more in depth. So, Eight of Pumpkins or Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Four of Swords or the Four of Lightning. The problem here is we have somebody who's not willing to work on things, or maybe doesn't deal with accountability. So this is the right move, parting ways. This may be temporary. It depends on whether or not there's a choice to pursue personal growth. If you work on yourself, if you realize that accountability is for everybody, not just other people, then we can be friends again. That kind of energy. And what about the T with Al, please? Justice, Knight of Potions in the reverse, which is the Knight of Cups, and the Seven of Potions. Making a decision. Al is making a decision but is moody and withdrawn or frustrated. There is some sort of illusion that is bothering Al. So it's like, how do I figure out the truth? Is Al confused by this illusion? Yeah, I feel like Al is failing to see the truth of somebody's energy and buying into an illusion. Thank you, Aries. What does S think about what I said to him? I've added that for you. Anything else with Al, please? 5 of Wands in the reverse, 3 of Pumpkins, 2 of Potions. Al has a friend who's not great. This is someone who like influences or plants ideas that are just like dumb. Like, I'm sorry to be so blunt about it, but this is where some of the encouragement of immature behavior is coming from, this friend. So I would hope at some point Al realizes like independent thought is a good idea, because right now we have some confusion or, you know, manipulation happening as a result of this friend. Luke, you're funny. All right, let's see what we've got for Gracie. This is the Jack-o'-lantern tarot. What are the significant dates in the upcoming days for Gracie, please? The first week of September is going to be a big one, because we have 1, 4, 5, and 7. And we also have 12. So those dates in September are going to be important for you. And what is the significance of the number 9 and star for Gracie? This is a message about your intuition. Trying to encourage you to connect more, get grounded more often. So, you know, shoes off, socks off, toes in the grass, touch a tree, plant a garden, those kinds of things. Because it improves your understanding of the world around you and helps you to deal with stress more effectively. Nine of Pentacles. 7 of Wands. 9 is also associated with protective energy for you and wisdom. But this is all connected to your intuition, trying to help you to see how much you can rely on your own perception. That's awesome. Mr. F, are you asking me that? I try to keep some of that stuff to myself. I will tell you I have a ton of Pisces and a ton of Scorpio. And any gossip about Gracie from people on Gracie's mind? This says no. They aren't talking about you. There's the star coming through for you as well. I feel like there's some issue right now that does not have to do with you that people are talking about. I'm not trying to say you're not important, but there's something else here that has kind of dominated their conversation. And will Gracie have a job offer by the end of August? No, but I do feel like it would be shortly thereafter, which could be why the first week of September was so important for you. Hello, Hannah Lucy, how are you doing? No, it would have to be like Hannah sometimes bacon. Sorry, that probably won't make sense to you, Hannah. We have a Hannah bacon and a Hannah no bacon. If you want to be added to the list, Hannah, you can put your request in a super chat. Oh no, Mr. F. So you don't have too long to wait, Gracie, but it does look like it would be the beginning of September. All right, let's see what we've got for Sapphire. This is the gold foil tarot. Or it could be Hannah bacon and eggs. Is that getting too long? All right, so for Sapphire, we have, will I have a significant answer or significant answers regarding the house that Sapphire wants to own by December 2? No. There is a delay here with the Nine of Swords. This is saying by the end of the year. So it might take a little bit longer in the month of December than you would like. And I do feel like it's because somebody here is like intentionally delaying things or causing problems. Because we have the Devil and the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like, it's looking to me like delays in paperwork or withholding information or payment. And Sapphire's ex talks about Sapphire. Why is that? We have the Hermit, Queen of Swords, the Tower in the reverse, and the Three of Swords. This ex of yours feels like they were the winning party in every breakup except for the one with you. They still, like, they look at you as like the one that got away, or the one who had the glow up, the one who had the better reputation after the breakup, the one where it was like, after we broke up, I looked back over my shoulder and I was like, I'm gonna regret this. Why did I do that? Why, oh why? Thank you, Gracie. Let me add this for you. What does person on my mind? Think about me. I've added that for you. Thank you. And how will university go for Sapphire, please? There will be a choice for you in terms of how much you want to invest. With the King of Wands in the reverse, this is saying procrastination is your worst enemy. No procrastination. Because I feel like there's going to be a moment where you're like, ooh, if I had started that 12-page paper last week, I wouldn't be so stressed this week. You have an ability to knock this out of the park, but you have to work ahead or plan for delays. You are more than capable of having a very strong outcome here, but you have to get ahead of the work. Seven of Wands and the Emperor. If you do that, you will be very pleased with the results. Thank you, Gracie. Let me add that for you. Next update regarding my interview at ME Company. Interview at ME Company. I've added that for you. Thank you. And next up, we've got Aries Moon. We're going to go with the Wild Reflections Tarot for you. What does S think about Aries, or what Aries said to him? What does S think about what Aries said to him? It's a little bit flippant. Like, well, I'm not going to do that. Or if that's how you feel, fine. You know, like, whatever. There is a little bit of like, just like stop talking, or that's not going to happen. 8 of Pentacles in the reverse is like, I'm not going to invest in that, or I'm not going to do that work. I'm not going to change my behavior. There's stubbornness here. But I also feel like over time, this person softens. Maybe I was a little bit quick to judge that. Maybe I was a little bit unfair in my assessment. No, not initially. I feel like the reaction is, you called me out. I'm not going to change. I'm not wrong. You're wrong. I don't like you. And then over time, this person realizes I was probably a little bit harsh. But this realization takes some time. So will there be remorse? Yes, but there is not any right now. Right now, it's like you're just being difficult. You're wrong. It might be they need to talk to somebody else before they realize, you know, the error of their ways. All right, so for Gracie, what does the person on Gracie's mind think of Gracie? What does the person on Gracie's mind think of Gracie? Aries, I don't really let more questions get added on to the super chat unless you do another super chat, just to make sure I stay along with the list that I have going. But based on the energy that I saw in that, yes, I would say he's angry. So Gracie, this person on your mind seems to be a little bit stubborn. This person feels like there's something they need to tell you, but every time they go to talk to you about this, they run away. Oh God, I can't do it. They chicken out. So this emotion, or what they want to tell you, is just kind of like festering inside of them. Page of Wands, the World, and the Three of Wands. I know I need to do something, but I don't know if I should. Just like basically like, you probably want me to talk to you, or you probably deserve, you know, some additional information, or maybe even an apology. But it's like I go to type something, or I go to call you, and then I'm like, nah, I don't think I want to. No, you're fine, Luke. King of Swords and the Page of Swords. So when this person does not have the ability to call you or text you, like if they're at work, or if it's, you know, 3 in the morning and they don't feel like it's appropriate, they have all the words. They know what to do. They know what they need to do. And then when it comes around time to, are you going to send that message? It's like, no, I don't want to. You can't make me. All right, so the other one is, what is the next update regarding the interview at ME Company? Hello, Anna Bacon. I believe so, 8-bit, but the problem is we have kind of lacking information on it. So, like, I don't have the last name or the tribe. What does Gracie need to know regarding the interview at ME Company? They have not made a decision yet. There is some sort of delay or a setback. Somebody who's really precise, like, I want to make sure we hire the right person. So if we have to do 5 rounds of interviews, that's what we're gonna do. So 4 of Wands in the reverse. I feel like this company has been burned. 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like they hired somebody who lied about their credentials, or they hired somebody they thought was going to be a great worker and they ended up not having that passion that they said they did. Oh, I'm glad you figured it out though, 8-bit. 10 of Wands and the 10 of Cups in the reverse. So they're taking forever to make a decision because they've been burned before with a previous employee. This is going to be a little bit exhausting before they actually make their decision. No worries. All right, y'all, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subscribes. Thank you for being you. Thank you for hyping if you're able.